Okay, so right now I'm on my way to Hobby Lobby to look for some stuff to redo my room door. It's gonna be a real simple project, but I wanted to make my room door like a hotel room door. I just want to be intentional about in this month. For me, I like DIY, making over my space. So I'm like, if I'm gonna do Vlogmas, like, let's show some of my what they looking at. Let's show some of my arts and craft ideas. Let me make sure y'all stable here. I'm gonna be looking for some numbers for the door, possibly like a little mini mailbox to put. I know it's extra, but I want to. And then like a peephole. They sell actual like peepholes on, I think I was on Shein or Alibaba. I don't remember which one, probably on both. But if I can't find an actual peephole, I'll probably just make one with like a sticker, like a round sticker or something, but just to give that illusion. And then I did want a light over my door, you know, kind of like a porch light vibe. I don't know, we'll see. When I get there and I get inspired, I might have some other ideas, but we'll see. And I also want to swap out my doorknobs for the vintage like antique plates. I really want that. I don't know if they're gonna have it there, so we'll just see what I come up with. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Typically I would stop and get some Starbucks to like get the mood going or whatever. Let me take these off because I just feel like I can't, it's too much going on. But anyways, yeah, usually I would get some Starbucks to like get me in the mood as I shop and get prepared for the season. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see what I find. I may be inspired to go a different direction. Right now I'm saying I want to do my door. It might change to a window. It might change to me doing my walk-in area. I don't know what direction it's gonna be, but in my mind I'm planning to do my room door. So yeah. What else? I worked today, earlier this morning. Like I said, dropped my son off to the after school program. So this is kind of like my me time to do what I like to do. And yeah, when I get to the store, I'll show you guys what that looks like. All right, so this is just me looking around the aisles. I was gonna put some music right here, but I keep getting a copyright strike every time I'm trying to upload with royalty free music. But I guess, I don't know, that doesn't mean it's not copyrighted. I'm learning. So yeah, this is me looking down the aisles. I was looking for numbers to put on my door. And looking at the jars and stuff in case I get inspired to do something else. But yeah, the numbers was right here. I ended up putting them back though because, I don't know, it just felt kind of cheap and it really wasn't the font that I was going for. So I didn't get it. And then here I'm just showing some of the pictures. They had some pretty ones. I really liked the peacock one right there. I thought that was so pretty. I started to get it, but I'm like, let me save some coins. And then this was all the knobs, and I picked up one for my dresser drawer for my bathroom, and you're gonna see that soon. And then here was some more pictures and numbers I had just shown for the door. This is cute for like a little girl's room. So I thought I liked those too. And that was, I love the building, the photo of the building. It had pearls on it. I kind of showed it too quick. And then this was just a part of their Christmas area. And some more paintings. As you can see, I love like antique, vintage looking artwork. And I was in love with this. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what I got from Hobby Lobby to redo the bathroom. And I am excited about these. So you can kind of see it when I grab my bag. But I got some faux hydrangeas. And I always love this color. I love getting hydrangeas, fresh ones. But I just feel like they always die fast when I buy them. And then I have to like dunk them in water to revive them and keep doing that. And don't nobody got time for that. Okay, I need the beauty to last. So I probably will still be buying fresh flowers, but in the meantime, I'm gonna be using this in my bathroom. It's perfect, they're full, and I love Hobby Lobby's flowers because they look more realistic. They look more fuller, more fluffier than, you know, when I go to other stores. And they have such a wide variety. Like, they have flowers that I can't even find in the fresh flower section in the grocery stores. So yeah, this was so beautiful. And it has 5 stems. So if I wanted to, I could break this up into 2 bunches, but I'm gonna leave it all in one. And then this was $18.99 on the floral. Now they had a lot of stuff in Hobby Lobby that was 50% off. And everything that I always like is typically not on sale. I think I had 2 items in here that were on sale. So the next thing I bought, I told you I was doing the bathroom DIY, right? Yeah, I'm doing that instead of the door, revamping my door. But I got this towel for the bathroom. I thought it was so pretty, and it kind of goes with the blue. And I was thinking like blue, black, and white theme for the bathroom. So that's where I was going, very antique looking. So I really like that. Okay. Next, I found this swan picture. So swans is kind of the theme too. When I look at it, I think it's just so elegant, feminine, luxurious. It just gives me luxury vibes when I see swans. So I got this picture, and this was half off, so it was originally $10.99, so about $5-6 was the final price. So the next thing that I got, this I love. Okay, I kept putting it down and picking it back up, so I'm like, oh, I don't want to spend. But I spent $9.99 on this. This wasn't 50% off. But it was also another picture of the swan, and I was really in love with the frame. I'm like, you know, when I get tired of this picture, even though I love the picture that came with it, fits my theme. But when I get tired of the picture, I can swap it out and keep using this frame. But I love this, and I was thinking of putting this like probably on the sink area. I'm not sure yet. I'm not quite sure. We'll see what I do. Like I said, I always have a plan, and I don't be sticking to it. Okay. Next, I got this. It's a little doorknob. I'm gonna revamp the dresser. Well, it's like a small dresser drawer that we have in the bathroom that we hold like our hairbrushes and clips and stuff. And I want to repaint it and change the knob, and it's a gold swan. This is what started. I found this first, and I just fell in love with this one knob. So I'm like, how am I going to make it make sense? Like, how is this going to fit with the decor in the home or in the bathroom? And then I started finding all this other swan stuff. So I'm like, that's what I'm going to do. And as you can see, the colors are like black, gold, white, and some hints of blue. So it was perfect. And then lastly, I found this sconce, like candle holder, and this was $12.99. This one wasn't on sale, and I struggle with this. I'm like, I don't want to spend $12.99. Like, I'm already over my budget. I only wanted to spend $20. I ended up spending $60, but I have to think it's for the home, and I always keep my home decor pieces for years and mix and match and swap them out, so it's a good investment. But I couldn't put this down. I loved it. And look at this. It just like reminds me of a shield. And then this is what really got me, and it fit the theme because it reminded me of like swan feathers. You know what I mean? Like, it was giving feather vibes. And then even on here, like the decor, I don't know, down to the last detail. And then I really love like the shape. And like I said, that shield look. and the designs on it. So I want to put this in the bathroom too. So yeah, once I put everything together, I'm gonna work on the bathroom tonight. You guys will have to tune in tomorrow for Vlogmas Vlog 2 to see the results. So today was just the haul portion, but I'm gonna start working on the bathroom today, and then tomorrow I'll be done. Everything will be done, and I would have recorded and edited, and you guys can see the final product of what I did. But I'm gonna end the video here, and I hope you guys can join me tomorrow and check out my results.